Okay, so right now it's the noon. It's noon, I mean. No, it's not the noon. It's noon of 27 April. I received an email this morning from NUS and basically my module mapping for one of my core modules was rejected. So I actually applied for 3. So one of them was approved, but this one I can only go for I can only enroll into it if there's slots available at the first week of school, which means I have to wait till 7th May. So I'm hoping that the slots stay. Right now there's half the class empty, so hopefully I can get it. And then so one of them that I'm currently enrolled in is rejected by NUS, which means I can't use it for like credit transfer. So I have another one that's waiting for approval. Yeah, so this set me off into a entire state of like panic this morning, and I was just very anxious and stressed, and I just couldn't get anything done, which explains why I haven't got anything done in noon. I have to give tuition later at 1. But so I just went to so I started being a bit whiny and moody. So when Ben texted me, I was just like he basically just fell asleep yesterday without like letting me know, like didn't give me a heads up, because I was waiting for him to text me and it's something to say, but he studied and then he just fell asleep and it just goes poof, and I mean, it's nothing to be angry about. It definitely isn't anything to be angry about. It's a very small thing, but because of the stress I faced this morning and a little bit upset that you forgot about me, I went cray. But I definitely did let him know that I'm just really stressed out because of what was happening. And honestly, the more when I was feeling really stressed, I just zoomed out and I knew it's just a small thing. There is still a chance that I can transfer 2 modules worth of credits, because it's looking quite okay. School is actually, summer school, their official starting date would be the Monday after next week. So I have about 1 week plus to wait out, and there is a high chance that I think this 15 slots will still be there. And if I can get into that plus have my other module approved, it's still going to be okay. And I just don't know why I just completely focus on the fact that one got rejected and then affected me so much. And so I was just really having this particular conversation I have with my friend, I don't know, basically I met up with Sean, and then we had a very, very encouraging talk. I was very blessed, and she just reminded me a lot about how God doesn't put me through anything that I cannot handle, and things sometimes these things happen, but I have to be able to trust God in His timing, because God is God, and it's not just about what I'm going to do. And everything just hit me that I really need to believe that all things is gonna be fine, that this whole summer school module thing is gonna work out okay, because I just had this recollection of myself telling Sean that I really believe that this season of time, ever since last semester, 1 year ago, when I decided to enroll into School of Theology, SOT, God has been allowing so many good things to happen in very stressful ways. Yes, I've been put through stressful situations, but at the end of it all, I've always seen things work out for a really good reason. I get really stressed, but yes, I am still very, very blessed and favored by God, and His grace is really there for me. So to encourage myself today, I decided to take a very big leap of faith. I don't know if that's considered a leap of faith, but I think it's been a while since I did this, or the first time I actually do this. So I decided to turn straight into God and not complain too much. I always tend to just go negative, try and use my laptop and go crazy and planning and what I can do, start harassing the profs. I mean, if I didn't do what I did just now, I probably would have been harassing the profs. I don't know, but something like that. And I decided to read. So I don't have a lot of my religion related books, because I give it away to a friend who needs it now. So I picked up this book, which was gifted to me, let me see, when was that? 2015 Christmas, from my previous Cell Group member Isabel, someone I love very dearly. It's this book called The Power of I Am by Joel Austin, and I just, I had a feeling that I should just read this book, so I just picked it up, and I was like, where do I read? So I just looked in the content page, and I found this page called I Am Strong, You Can Handle It. So just read the entire chapter, and I'm very, very blessed. My arms are really tired. So I think in this chapter he just really reminded me about how just a very key thing that you need to be encouraged about, which is that God won't put me through anything that I can't handle. And for this current situation I'm in, God has anointed me to be in it. God has anointed me to be able to get through it, and it's very important for me not to complain and be bitter, but more importantly for me to be having the right mentality, the right attitude, and believing that things are gonna work out. And I think the more I let that fear and anxiety and negativity overwhelm me, it's not gonna do me any good. It's way better to just have faith and just believe, and oh my god. So this is update number 2. It's not really clearly I'm still in the same day, my same messy hair. I was telling Ben about reading the book, and then I realized when I was actually looking through the content page just now, I wasn't looking for this chapter. I was looking for the chapter that says I am patient, trust in God's timing, because I thought, that's app, I need to trust in God's timing that, He will give me the mods I want at at the right hand. I'm gonna be like, hallelujah, praise the Lord, He got my back. But I just flipped and I was trying to find a page, and I think when I saw I'm strong, you can handle it, I was like, yeah! Somehow it just made me think that I should read that. Oh my gosh. Quite amazed. So yeah, I think God got me to read the right chapter. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.